Welcome to ECNTRADE daily video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you very much for joining me. Well, this morning the Australian dollar took a challenge back to the upside and got into all sorts of trouble when it hit 70 cents. From there the market rejected and now pauses just ahead of that 69.70 minus support. Nevertheless, from the technical aspect, from the 4-hourly, and also looking at the daily, you can see that the market has broken down and therefore does expect to see further weakness into this week. Tomorrow we've got the RBA minutes, and along with that we've got RBA Governor Phil Lowe, so that could put a little bit more of a bearish sentiment on the market, as we've recently seen from the RBA that they believe that the market aspect of the overall, considering with the COVID, is to keep interest rates low. Therefore could see further risk, as I say, towards 69 cents or even lower, with the base still formed roughly around that 68 cent level. Looking at the euro, little to go on really. The fact is that 114.40.50 area still remains as a cap, even though the US dollar index, which measures the greenback strength against a basket of 6 major currencies, is attempting to restore its bullish bias after recapturing that 96 handle. Nevertheless, from the technical pattern though, is that there is some divergence here in terms of the fact that as the indicator is dropping and the price is rising, we could see a snap to the downside and look to the view back to around about 112 as a potential target. Groundhog Day continues for dollar yen. Even though the market is somewhat mixed in terms of the technicals, the call is still holding to a bearish case since the recent breakdown. And with the overall aspect for the MACD still remaining negative, should see a target around 106. Well, you can see there's a bit choppy price action in the pound since the rejection at least 4 or 5 times goes to that 126 handle, with the MACD and also the indicator with the RSI dropping could see further risk into this week and look towards a target of 124.2025. Dollar yen as well as also dollar CAD is still lackluster and very quiet as it trades sideways within the broader band that is for dollar CAD at 134 to 137. Still mirroring a very similar pattern to dollar yen. The fact is this sideways very dreary sort of pattern is likely to eventually recapture if the oil does break down. Gold still posing a threat to the downside, which is seen around 1,788. A break there would give further indication that these indicators are supporting the case back to around 1,770. Reassess them there. Wrapping up with oil, well, the last 3 bearish days have been very tight ranged, but nevertheless they are the 3 negative candles in terms of the fact that we could see a further breakdown. The MACD has been negative for some time and the RSI is back beneath the midway point, therefore could see a pullback as long as we're capped around 41 to 41.5 to a target of $36 a barrel and reassess from there. Well, that wraps it for today. Thank you very much for joining me, and as always, look out for the intraday report and hope you enjoyed the great start to this new day and to the new week.